The four of us are gonna take a little trip.
Paris.
No, much better. We're driving to Wally World.
And here we are with Ed Helms, the star of the show, Rusty Griswold. There you are. You wanted to do this movie because?
Because the script was hilarious.
Okay.
That's really the bottom line for me in choosing movies. I was actually nervous to take on the Vacation mantle, but the script was so good. It was a new character that I felt I could bring my own instincts to, and here we are.
And here we are. Chevy Chase. You got to work with him a little bit. Obviously, for boomers, we remember the franchise beginning in 1983.
I remember that.
You remember?
Yes.
You're not that old yet.
I mean, I was 10 years old when it came out.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was a huge fan.
Even when you were a kid, you were a huge fan. So to see him and work with him as a, you know, together.
Dream come true.
Dream come true.
Absolute dream come true. Chevy Chase was part of a small group of actors that I idolized as a little kid.
Wow.
I mean, I watched all of his movies.
Saturday Night Live?
Of course, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And I even loved the National Lampoon magazine. And he knew those guys, Doug Kinney and Henry Beard, the founders of the magazine. And so it was really fun to kind of pick his brain about the early days and hear his stories. And he was really an open book.
And by him being there, it gives a seal of approval, doesn't it?
For sure.
To the whole movie?
Tremendous affirmation for all of us.
Do not stay here. It's the worst bed and breakfast we've ever been to.
We ought to shut this place down. The owner is a lunatic.
You all come back now, you hear? Hey! Look who made it! Clark was my first character in a film, and it was given to me by Harold Ramis. And we worked a long time on that script, about a year. And, you know, I didn't really quite know how to play him, but Harold just did it for me, you know, just on the first day of shooting, and I just immediately fell into him, and I could see what it was. It's a very optimistic, kind of mediocre guy who would like to think he's better than that, and there isn't an ounce of cynicism in Clark Griswold.
With all that's going on in this world, it's kind of refreshing to just have some fun. Family
well, good.
fun.
I thank you. I hope. I think you're right, and I think also one of the great things about this movie, we see a lot of comedy out there that has a little bit of a mean spirit to it and a little bit of a kind of cynical vibe. And what I love about this movie and about the Griswold family is that they're hopeful. You know, they're optimistic. They
dysfunctional, but hopeful.
Deeply dysfunctional, as we all are.
I love Ed Helms' takes on Rusty and how much he's like Clark in many ways. Although there, of course, is nobody like Clark, but which is going to be clear when we see the picture. He's still a nut.
And you have one of the most expressive eyebrows I've ever seen.
Oh boy. Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
No. We're not redoing anything. This will be completely different. For one thing, the original Vacation had a boy and a girl. This one has two boys. And I'm sure that there will be lots of other differences.